You may have heard NAFTA mentioned in the news lately. President Trump has talked a lot about NAFTA.
NAFTA is a disaster.
NAFTA, which, by the way, is a disaster. It's a complete and total disaster.
It's been around for a while, 23 years to be exact. But what exactly is NAFTA? Well, it stands for the North American Free Trade Agreement. It was proposed by the first Bush administration. They claimed it would create more jobs by removing trade restrictions between Canada, the US, and Mexico. There's a lot of debate on whether or not NAFTA gained or lost more jobs. In fact, this seems to be the single biggest argument on both sides. The thing is, there's an even bigger monster to be concerned with. It's called the North American Union. Canada, the US, and Mexico will be bound together under a common government. Compared to the European Union, where 28 member states are bound together. As of 2016, the UK has had enough and voted to get out. Just like the EU, the NAU would strip countries of their sovereignty and move one step closer to globalization. If this seems hard to believe, compare it to what's happening in America. The federal government dominates the state legislatures. Obviously, that shouldn't be happening because the states created the federal government, but it is. Now remember, trade isn't the problem here. Trade is good and completely necessary. The problem comes from heavily regulated trade. So while we should pursue trade, we need to stay away from large agreements full of unaccountable bureaucracy. These agreements, such as NAFTA, rob us of our freedoms and seek to control us under a single banner known as the North American Union. The more we give up our sovereignty to those making decisions on a global scale, the more we're surrendering our own freedoms. We cannot allow our country to line up under regional government. It's time to get us out of NAFTA. To learn more about NAFTA and the NAU, go to jbs.org.